Gain insight into the latest governance issues from prominent thought leaders in corporate governance as Drexel's LeBeau College of Business Center for Corporate Governance presents Evidence and Perspectives.
More and more fundraising organizations, foundations are asking the nonprofits to provide their strategic plans, their business plans. What are you going to do with the money that we're giving you? How are you going to use that money to raise more money to accomplish your goals and objectives? So it is getting increasingly important for nonprofits to really adopt the same principles, work principles that businesses do, is know where you're going, have solid plans, so that you're able to convince, on one hand, your company, shareholders, stockholders to invest in you. On the other hand, with nonprofits, fundraisers. I think it's also important to attract good board members. If you're going to join a board, you want to be comfortable that the board has a basic understanding of where they're going and how they're going to get there, and have good business sense about them. One of the things that we tried to do a number of years ago when I chaired the Arts and Business Council of Philadelphia was to create an environment where we could bring the chairs of the various nonprofits together. Once or twice, 3 times a year, and have them discuss best practices, have them discuss policy issues. The number of years ago, there was an effort in Harrisburg to get a small tax committed to support nonprofits. It failed, but if it had more of the leadership in the community behind it, it may have been successful. The chairs of the nonprofits are your leading businessmen in the community, and if you can bring those leaders together and talk about the issues that nonprofits have, I think you're going to see a different environment evolve. I'm very pleased that Drexel, LeBeau College of Business, has picked up on that and is now pushing to bring those leaders together, and I think it will have a very good effect on the environment for the nonprofits. I was fortunate in being associated with a great company during my 20-plus years in Philadelphia, and that was AT&T. And AT&T had a commitment to the community, both through our AT&T Foundation, but also again going back to good business practices. We wanted to be out there in the community with our customers and give our employees an opportunity to participate in community activities. AT&T was a great company in that regard, and there are still others out there like that, and I would encourage other companies to adopt that model. I think it's good business. A number of years ago, when I chaired the Arts and Business Council of Philadelphia, we did an economic impact study on what the performing arts, the nonprofit performing arts organizations contributed in terms of dollars and economic value to the region. The study was performed by the Pennsylvania Economy League, a well-recognized expert in those economic studies, and I think to nobody's surprise that's been involved in the organizations, the nonprofit performing arts venues contributed far more than our baseball teams and our football teams and our other sports venues all put together. It had a very substantial economic impact on the community. As I look back on a 40-plus year career, I often think, I think more often of the rewards I got and the accomplishments I was able to achieve working with nonprofits than I think about my career in the companies and businesses I've been associated with. So, and that's kind of a nice thing to be able to look back and know that you've done a little something for the community.